Hello guys, it's Marenghi here. Today I want to tell you a series of disgusting jokes. So, what did the leper say to the prostitute? Keep the tip. There's two guys in a pub, both drunk, both know each other a long time. One of them starts yelling, "I fucked your mum, I fucked your mum, I fucked your mum." And the other one's like, "Dad, you're pissed, you're drunk, calm down." Two pretty disgusting ones to start with. So, a man's walking along a beach. It's sunset. The pink, blue, and yellows of the sky touch his soul in a very deep, evanescent, and transcendent way. And he has the deep impression that the pull and push of the waves is like the earth breathing. You know, he's in profound reflection of seaside existence. So he's walking along this beach, admiring all the glory of nature in a state of awe, of rapture, even visionary religious experience, territory, serious stuff. Anyway, he sees a woman on the floor, on the sand, with no arms and no legs. So, and she's crying her eyes out, it's terrible. He is shocked, first of all. His heart yearns with empathy for her suffering. So he has to go and speak to her. He says, "What's wrong?" And she keeps crying. He's like, "Calm down, what's wrong?" And she eventually stops. She's got like a little towel, but no bag or anything, because, and she, tears still running down her face. And she goes, "Well, I'm 35 years old, and I've never been kissed." And she immediately starts crying again. So he thinks, well, I guess I could kiss her if it'll stop her feeling awful. I'd be a monster not to. So he gives her a kiss. And she stops crying and starts smiling and says, "Thank you very much. That was really wonderful." And bursts into tears again. And he's like, oh, all the thoughts of the beautiful palette colours of the sky and the sunset and the beautiful sea sparkling and the breathing in and out of the earth has gone out of his mind. He's out of his mind with empathy and pain for this woman. He's a very compassionate person. So he says, "What's wrong? You're still crying. I can see you've had a hard life, but come on, stop being so gloomy." And she says, well, tears still, reflecting in the last dying rays of the sun on her face. And she says, "Well, I'm 35 years old, and I've never been fingered by a man." And bursts into tears again. So he thinks, well, this is a step up. Second base. But who am I to turn down a lady? So he, sticks his fingers in his mouth. He was going to go to the sea, but salt, and it's dangerously close to that old sand in the vagina idea, which is definitely what she doesn't need to hear at this point. And he fingers her for a few... I've never said that on camera before. For a few minutes. And he's good, He plays guitar and does pedicures. And, a few minutes later, she's cheered up a lot and reaches a certain point of satisfaction that caused a nearby seagull to start in fright and fly off. And he feels weird, but he's sort of turned on now. And she's like, "Oh, thanks, that was great. Like, I've been missing so much all these years, the way your masculine, sinewy fingers went inside me without any sand or salt and gave me the most wonderful, intimate, special, intricate, sensual, loving massage I've ever had. And burst into tears again. And he's like, right, I was just trying to have a walk on the beach, taking the glory of nature and sunsets and fucking sparkling seas and fucking dolphins maybe. And look, this, she's crying again. And I've just fingered a random woman on the street with no limbs. On the street, on the beach. So he says, what's wrong? And she really can't stop this time. She's red, her eyes are all crinkled. When people cry loads and loads of snot comes out of the nose and it's just dangling in this horrific green monstrous arch. Again, reflecting in the sun, dying sun rays. And she finally, wipes all the snot away, wipes all the tears away, gets a grip of herself, Maybe, get a grip, Susan, she's thinking. And she goes, well, you might have seen this coming, but I'm 35 years old and I've never been fucked. So he picks her up and throws her in the sea. That's some filthy jokes for you. I hope you enjoy my videos. For more on this vein, the comedy vein, I recently posted theme tunes to cartoons and TV shows played on a classical guitar in crazy styles, which you might enjoy. Alright, peace. See you later.